All right, race fans, welcome to TurnLeftTV. Be ready for some high-speed action tonight. Step on the gas.
All right, race fans, welcome to North Wilkesboro Speedway. 135 lap race tonight. It's a short track, and this car is a little tough one to handle. Race number 3 of the season. It's season number 5, and this could be a big one, man. Who's got that short track package ready to rock? Well, there's only one way to find out here, baby, and that's watching right here on TurnLeftTV. Well, it's the Buschwackers Series. It's Xfinity cars. It's race 3 here in this Buschwackers Series, the 135 lap race, North Wilkesboro Speedway. Let's get this party started. All right, thank you so much for coming in and joining me here on TurnLeftTV. And we got a good one here for you tonight. Hopefully, man, it's North Wilkesboro. Race number 3 of the season. It's a 135 lap race. I'm your host, Heath Johnson, broadcaster, commentator here at TurnLeftTV. Appreciate you joining me. And I think we're going to have a good race here tonight. It's going to be challenging, but I tell you what, when these cars are tough to drive, that's when the best racing happens. You got to concentrate on the car, hitting your marks, and staying out of the wall. Got about 10 minutes left to go in the practice session before we qualify. We'll take a look at the schedule here in the Buschwackers Series. Of course, this is race number 3, 135 lap race tonight. Pocono coming up next week. Wow, the tricky triangle on the schedule just before Turkey Day, huh? Indianapolis Motor Speedway coming up on November the 28th. And you see Cali, Nazareth, Daytona International with the Frosty 200. Woo, man. Get our Christmas on a little bit early here in the Buschwackers Series. Memphis will be a non-points race because we day after Christmas, so folks who may be out of town, so forth and so on. So we're doing them a solid. Texas Motor Speedway to finish out the season on January the 2nd. Hopefully we'll all be better from the New Year's Eve party that we shouldn't have attended. You're too old for that, sim racers. I know there's probably some people in here that like to do a little New Year's Eve celebration. Could be Eugene Fedorov. Eugene in the 84. Good to see Eugene out here. Holy Toledo, Eugene Fedorov. That's going to be awesome. We got Stanislav Pavlov as well, man. 62. That guy's got some wins under his belt. So good to see those guys, man. It's got to be a really wacky time where they are. Holy smokes. That's dedication. Take a look at the standings coming into tonight's race. Sorry there, I got a little issue with our other standings right now, but we'll get that taken care of. So we'll give you the old school one. Ed Palumbo as the lead. That's all he cares about right there. He doesn't care what standings you broadcast. He just wants to see his name at the top. And right now it is. Preston Hassel is second. Gordon Carter third. Sean Jacobs fourth. You see John Stanley rounding out the top 5. Givaldo having a good season there, racing in 6th position. Arthur, if you had a little bit of part-time race there, see those rest of those guys race 1 races. So you see Vieira in 7th, Grover 8th, Fedorov 9th, and Tony Furtado rounding out the top 10. Well, if you don't know, if you're a race fan and you don't know North Wilkesboro, well, I don't know. Let's help you out. And you'll hang out and watch the race. How about that? Oh, man, North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, a little short track, man. It's flatter, not as steep, obviously, as Bristol or Dover, that type of thing, if you want to consider Dover somewhat of a short track. 0.6 of a mile length, 1.006 kilometers. Banking in the turns at 13 degrees and a straight 3 degrees. It's wide too, baby. Through the corners can get really, really interesting. That's where the magic's going to happen, I think, tonight for replays and hopefully keeping it clean and green.
Step on the gas.
About 6 minutes left to go in the practice session. And we'll take a look at what's on the docket for tomorrow, Darlington. Woo, Nelly. The Saturday Night Thunder Next Gen Series, race number 5 of that season, 110 laps from Darlington. Oh my heavens, man. The lady in black. So racing will start at, qualifications will start at 9 p.m. That's the Saturday Night Thunder. And the Tough Trucks will be back in action on Wednesday, Nashville Super Speedway. Ooh, that's a good track, man. A lot of room to race here, but this thing can really get very interesting with some tight racing. 110 laps there on Wednesday. And qualifying starts at 8 p.m. That's race number 5 of that season, the Tough Truck Series. High Octane Racing League style. I want to say thank you so much for joining me here on the YouTube channel. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and then smash the bell, baby. I really appreciate all the new subscribers. Of course, my longtime subscribers as well. You guys are very important to me. Speak up in the chat session as well. If you subscribe, you're able to chat in the chat session right away. So appreciate you guys supporting the channel. And I like doing this, man. Started a long time ago. I saw somebody doing it, and I thought, man, I want to do that. I thought this would be cool, and it has been a blast. Take a look at our side-by-side view. See if that's working. We got about 3 minutes left to go in the practice session. Got some chatters in here. Oh, that's me and Jesus. Hola, barbecue. Waldo, oh, look for him, man. I'll tell you what, he's 6th in points. And he's always in here wishing everybody a smooth race and thanking people for coming out and watching the race, too. Thank you, Waldo. Really appreciate that. Good luck to you tonight. And we'll definitely be cheering for you. Waldo in that 68 car in the shade right now. He's getting warmed up, though. He might be in the shade, but he's getting warmed up. There he goes. See, he saw me talking about him. There he goes. Couldn't be better timing. You see that 68 car coming out on the track. And he goes back in the pits. He saw me talking about him. Oh, come on. Jack Furtado could get his first win here tonight, man. He likes these short tracks. So keep your eye on Jack Furtado tonight. Getting back into it with High Octane Racing League. He goes back a long way. Good old Jack. He's here to keep little brother Tony in line tonight. You never know, man. Those guys race pretty aggressively with each other sometimes. So might be a little fight between the brothers tonight. Can Tony Furtado rise to the challenge? Huh? Come on now. Can't let your big brother pick on you, Tony. You're all grown up now. Oh, Tony, also one of our old guard HORL drivers, man. Awesome. See him back in the sim racing. Dana Grover in the 89. One of our great Canadian drivers up in that Calgary area and racing from the Tracks VR facility. Got to get a logo up for them on the broadcast, man. Doing a little advertisement for them. They always promote our stuff. We should promote theirs in kind. So Tracks VR number 89. Oh boy, I tell you, he's fast. He likes these short tracks too. He has got the calculator working, man. The 89 usually right there at the end. And has sometimes kind of an unorthodox strategy, but it works. I mean, he outthinks these drivers sometimes. Jesus Iglesias, hey, got the Orange Crush machine pointing in the wrong direction right now. But we'll see him pointing in the right direction in the qualification session. Preston Hassel, 27. A few more seconds for him, so we're getting ready to go to quals. Qualification always fun. These guys get one out lap, 2 time laps, and then an in lap, or I should say an in lap, 2 time laps, and an out lap. However that works. You know, one where they go out, get some speed, run 2 cool time laps, and then they take that 4th lap and go into the pits. There you go. I know. Boy. All right. Qualification's underway. 14 drivers joining us tonight. And I don't know. I haven't gotten my pick in yet. I'm going to have to see quals. Going to have to see quals. Looks like we do have a driver out there. Now let's take a look. It's the 27, Preston Hassel, out on the track. Preston Hassel in the 27 Castrol sponsor machine, the Ford. He wants to keep those Fords on top, man, and he's the one to do it. He is fast. Oh, man, we're cycling through. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. We'll get it. There we go. We'll get it. We fixed it. Not a good broadcaster. Always making mistakes. I should retire from this 27 car with a 20.371 time to beat so far, but he looks like this second lap, he is fast. .281. Wow, that is fast. Gordon Carter in the 56. Expect him to have good qualification position. Right now, P5 with a 20.926. That's good. I mean, that's you're up there in the mix. Jesus Iglesias in the 22. Got a little work to do in that 22 car Orange Crush Boxer machine. We call it barbecue. See if he can turn down a hot lap, baby. Here we go. Let's see where he's at. 20.497 up to P6. Dana Grover's jumped up to that second position in that 89 Trax VR sponsor machine. So far, good starting position for Dana. He's got a couple more drivers who still need to qualify. It looks like Stanislav Pavlov to 62. He's got some stock car experience, man. Don't let him fool you. This guy knows what he's doing in a stock car. Good to see Stanislav back. And that South Point sponsored Chevy. 20.601 at first lap. Shaking the dust off to 62. Coming off this final turn, let's see where he lands here in the 62. 20.377, are you kidding me? Up to P2. The Iceman, Stanislav Pavlov. Going to start on the front row. Wow. That's an awesome qualification right there. You see Jesus qualifies in 7th. Good starting position for him. Looks like we are finished with the qualification session. And these guys are going to do the driver's meeting. Appreciate you guys joining me here on TurnLeftTV. We'll give you the results here in just a few minutes. And as always, let's get this party started. Huh? All right. Oh, boy. Thank you, folks, for being here and being patient. Hope you enjoyed the little tune. We are just now exiting the qualification session. These guys went through the driver's meeting. And they are getting their last minutes adjustments made before they got to get out here and turn them loose for 135 laps here at Wilkesboro. Woo, man, this is a fun track, man. And I'll tell you, this car, they were talking about this car being, you know, a little tough to drive through the corners. That could be a big deal tonight as the qualification has officially ended. And we're going to give you the qualification results. Sounds like a deal, doesn't it? How about Preston Hassel in the Ford? Says, hey, Ford on top. 27 Castrol Ford Mustang in P1. Stanislav Pavlov is 62. He loves stock cars, man. I'll tell you, put an asterisk by that guy's name. Could be a big victory here tonight, man. It's been a while since we've seen him. He's sacrificed a lot, getting up early in the morning to race with us. P2 for him. Dana Grover, the Toyota from the Tracks VR facility, qualifies in P3. The Toyota, baby. 54 at Palumbo. Mellow Yellow sponsorship. Big win last week for him. He starts in the 4th position. Tony Furtado in the 9, qualifies P5. You see Sean Jacobs, P6 there, the 24. Jesus Iglesias in 7th. Jacobs in 6th. Jesus Iglesias in 7th. Givaldo Spinola is in the 8th position. We'll start 8th. Gordon Carter starts 9th. Look at all those Chevys, man. Woo! It all ran together for me. That's why I messed up. Eugene Fedorov starts in P10 in the 84. Good to see Eugene. John Stanley in the 12. Tim Hortons coffee for everybody if he gets the victory here tonight. He starts in the 11th position. Jomar Peixoto starts 12th. Dennis Yudichin will start in P13. Great to see Dennis, hailing from the great city of Kharkiv. And our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody there in that holy mess. 94, Jack Furtado qualifies in the 4th position. And his mission tonight is beat up on little brother Tony. So those are the qualification results. And we are now out in the warm-up session. Dennis Yudichin in the 47. He mentioned he hails from the great city of Kharkiv. He is racing early in the morning. And he's got a tough job. Let's just say that. We love Dennis with all our hearts, man. 47. And I'll tell you what, when he wins a race, oh my gosh, it is exciting to see how happy and hear how happy he is. So hopefully he'll get a win tonight. 68. He could sneak in there and win. Right now, 4th in the warm-up session. Givaldo Spinola, 68 car. Got to get that long run mentality going here, because I know this is tough to drive, but we usually have some long green flag runs. I know guys was talking about the setup a little bit, how loose it is and blah, blah, blah. Hey, stop being Nancy Pansies and get out there and get some laps in. So it's a long run car. The 68 trying to use that high line there off the corner. Speaking of little brother, there he is, the 9, Tony Furtado. We look 7 minutes left to go in the warm-up session. Tony Furtado, man, I'll tell you, getting better and better and better. Been away for a little bit, but picking it right back up. And he is giving his brother a workout right now in the practice session. Tony Furtado on the high side of brother Jack. This is a good one to see right there. I mean, just from a historical perspective, that's awesome. Ed Palumbo in the 54 getting some practice pitting here in the last few moments of warm-up. 6 minutes.
We'll step on the gas.
look who is back out racing with us. The 71 of Gilmar Peixoto, one of our great Brazilian drivers. Best of luck to Gilmar tonight, man. What a great guy. Out here mixing it up in a 71. He still knew where to find his paint scheme. That thing stayed in. So how about that? Good to see him back out here and racing with us. Well, here is my pick to win this race. What do you think? What do you think? I'll tell you who I'm picking. Oh, he's getting a drinky poo. Dana Grover tonight in the 89. 89 car, I think, might have the right stuff here to win this race. Is a silly game. There we go. So I don't know, man. He looks pretty focused there. He is really excited. Already getting some practice turning the steering wheel. Good to see Dana, and best of luck to him. He is we might be looking at a driver's interview right there at the end of the race. Got to put the window net down for first. The Trax VR Toyota starting really, really good well here tonight. So we'll see, man. Could be a victor tonight. That's who I'm picking to win. If I pick him to win, you got to donate $200 to some charity in my name. Not $200. Just donate. How about that? Donate on behalf of High Octane Racing League. Help those guys up. Got a great bunch of guys here, and obviously infectious because we see people from all around the world on this grid right now. That is the beauty of High Octane Racing League. I dig it. I made so many friends doing this stuff. Danilo, is that, whoa, look who showed up in the chat session. You gotta be kidding me. He's picking Givaldo. Hey, that's a good pick, I'm telling you. Good pick. I'm definitely picking him for a top 5. How about that? Never know. See how that late race works out for Givaldo. He's fast. Sometimes he gets some bad luck, though. Gets caught up in some other drama. 27 car might have the right stuff here tonight. You never know. He's always good at these short tracks. Guys got to figure it out. When I keep playing the same song, I need to remember my my sequence of songs that I play. I'm actually controlling what songs go on as well. I know this one hadn't been played, but it should. Dan Richter made this song for us. As we have about 2 minutes left to go.
Cause this is gonna be a great show. Heath Johnson saying all you need to know. We got fast cars racing, hopefully you're pacing. Are you ready for some high-speed action? Step on the gas. Alright. Race fans, my heavens. My heavens. Bushwackers. Nascar!
All right, Ben, we're working our way to starting here pretty soon, aren't we? And we're jamming right now. Hopefully I'm not scaring anybody. Well, it's about go time, boys and girls. 30 seconds to go in the warm-up session. Keep our fingers crossed here, and I think we're going to have a good race here at North Wilkesboro. 135-lap race is race number 3 of the season. And it is a fun track, but man, it lends itself to some aggressiveness, and that could get us in trouble, so we got to be careful here tonight. We have a good, clean race.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, here we go. I think we're ready to rock and roll, boys and girls. It is going to be... Oh, these guys restarted it here. What happened? Interesting. Uh-oh. Let's see what happened there. Now, it looked like that was a little wacky, wasn't it? I think maybe everybody joined at the same time. This track can be a little funky. I think this is a track issue. All right, let's take a look at the starting order here tonight. Whew, man, that was wacky. All right, Preston Hassel into 27 starts P1. Stanislav Pavlov to 62 starts at a second position. Dana Grover, that Toyota, starts in third. And Palumbo starts in the fourth position in the 54 car. Starting in fifth is Tony Furtado in the 9. Sean Jacobs at 24 starts at a sixth position. Jesus Iglesias the 22 starts seventh. Givaldo Spindle at 68 will start in the 8th position. Starting in 9th is Gordon Carter in the 56. Eugene Fedorov at 84 starts 10th. John Stanley will start 11th in the Ford. Gilmar Peixoto starts in P12. Starting in the 13th position is Dennis Unichin in the 47. And Jack Furtado starts in P14. Race keys tonight. Manage your tires. This thing's tough on tires. Make good pit stops on and off. Man, devastating if you have a bad luck on pit road here. Be patient here tonight. Own this traffic. You're going to see some traffic tonight, man. I'll tell you, lap traffic pretty quickly. Find a rhythm as well here at North Wilkesboro. Those are my keys to the race. And Preston Hassel starts on the pole and will lead the field, take the green flag. Stanislav Pavlov. We'll see if he gets the jitters out. He might still be doing stock car racing, but he's going to be a factor tonight. It would be a big win for Stanislav tonight. Dana Grover starts in P3 there with the Trax VR colors tonight, racing for that facility. Thanks to those guys for providing a place to race for Dana Grover and other folks in that area.
Green flag, go, go, go.
All right, green here at the short track of North Wilkesboro. 27 gets a big jump. Holy smokes. 27 car out to a big lead here early on. Will he get reeled in? Take a look there at the 27 car. And he is looking fast. And we got some great side-by-side racing here. And right now, Preston Hassel out there sporting a lead, and Dana Grover has already moved up to P2. See the 9 of Tony Furtado running in the 3rd position. Dana Grover looking fast here early on in the Toyota. Throwing up some sparks, and Tony Furtado trying to tag onto the back of that Toyota. On board here with Tony Furtado. Oh, a little bit of looser fireball flash. You see the back end of that car coming around, so he is on the edge right now. On board here with Tony Furtado. Closing in on Preston Hassel. We're about to have a 3-man race. And Palumbo says, hey, I got a race going on right here with the 62, the 54 Mello Yellow Sponsor machine to the inside. He wants to get win number 2. And a little bit loose there through the straight. Barbecue, 22. Jesus Iglesias in that orange crush sponsor machine. A lot of black cars right there, huh? Some good battling. You see that pass there by the 22. He gets around Stanislav Pavlov. Jesus Iglesias on the move in the 22 car. Looking out of the back of his machine, you see Stanislav running in 6th and Sean Jacobs running in the 7th position. Little tacking out as they enter the corners here as well, so that's going to cause those guys to back up those corners a little bit. The broadcaster not responsible for setups. Take a look at Sean Jacobs. He's running in the 7th position in the 24 Kubota sponsored Chevy. 68 Devaldo Spinola right there on his heels. Devaldo running in the 8th position. See that gap there between Sean Jacobs and Givaldo, about 2/10 separate the two of those guys. Givaldo fast through the corners. Sean Jacobs there stretching a little bit out on the straightaway. So you see how that accordion effect comes into play. It's all about corner entry and corner exit here. Got to learn how to set that car up through the corner and also be able to slide a little bit when you need to. Sean Jacobs running in the 7th position. Here's Preston Hassel has got company, man. I'll tell you, there's a good battle going on between Dana Grover and Tony Furtado. Furtado, he's fighting back here on the outside. Tony Furtado battle. Oh, a little kiss there from the Chevy. The Chevy. Whoa, Nelly. The 9 up the track, out of the groove into the marbles there a little bit, and the 54 is going to get by. Woo, man. Oh, boy. They got chippy early. That was a good battle, and Furtado now battling back on the outside. Let's take a look at that again. Tony Furtado on his outside. And it gets a little dicey right here. There's some contact, I believe. And right here coming off the corner. Look at that. Furtado is absolutely sideways. Grover drifted up the track there a little bit too. And a little bit loose for the 9, but a little kiss. A little kiss, and they kept it pointed in the right direction. And Ed Palumbo had a look at that. Let's take a look here out of the front of Ed Palumbo's car. Ed Palumbo had a view. Watch this. Furtado, he is sideways coming off that corner, and then, whoa, it tightens up. And you see the 89 coming up the track. Wow! A little body slam. And Ed Palumbo ready to pounce. So Palumbo up to the 4th position as Tony Furtado has fought back on this outside as we go back here, take a look at Tony Furtado. He's fought back on the outside. We were watching that replay. Furtado says, hey, watch this. Hold my beer. And the 9 is up to side by side with the race leader. The 9 and the 27 are battling. Furtado wanted to lead this race. Preston Hassel does not want to give up the race lead. And oh boy, I tell you, Furtado threw that car into the corner. threw the car into the corner. I thought he had it. Preston Hassel still fighting back on the outside. You guys are better watch. You're going to use up your stuff, or somebody's going to get in the wall or get into each other. A lot of laps to go here. We're 17 laps in. These guys are getting after it. What a great battle. Tony Furtado wants to lead, and Preston Hassel working his outside line. You see that run he gets on the outside, and he's going to give it back up a little bit with the corner. And this is a good battle between Furtado and Hassel. Tony Furtado in the 9, our leader, and Preston Hassel in the 27. Holy smokes, these guys been getting after it. Hey, Epalumbo is up in this mix now. He's at 54. He's running right behind Dana Grover, and he's watching this action. Look at that, closing in a hurry on board here with the Mellow Yellow sponsor machine. He is closing in. Out of the throttle, then feathering the throttle a little bit off the corner. Tacking out here just a little bit. You see him setting himself up here. He's watching it, running this a little bit higher line there. Now setting himself for a good run off the corner. That one did not help him a little bit. He went backwards. Now figured it out here out of turn 4. It's a rhythm track as well. Gordon Carter and Jesus Iglesias duking it out. Carter to the inside, Iglesias up on the outside line, and the 84's also in the mix. And it's Stanislav, or Pavlov's up in the 6th position. Eugene Fedorov running that 84. And a good battle there with the 22. The 22 now, and the 84 car. 84 punk rocker Stanislav Pavlov. Oh wait, Eugene Fedorov. That's twice. He's gonna hate me. Please don't hate me, man. Eugene with the dogs and the punk band. This guy is true punk right here. I don't know. Stanislav, I think he listens to easy listening music or disco, one or the other. I'm not sure. He'll tell me. No, he's a heavy metaler, I believe. My apologies. I'm mixed up. I get Jack Furtado and Tony Furtado mixed up all the time. Sometimes I call it the wrong way half the race. Fedorov running in the 8th position. He's going to send us some of his punk rock drumming videos. You got to check them out, man. Send me a link, Eugene, and I will share them. Jesus Iglesias, the 22, running in the 9th position. And he is coming down pit lane. So Jesus making a pit stop, I believe. Down off the low there. I thought he made a pit stop. This is that pass between the 84 and the 22. 22 there trying to keep that car pointed in the right direction. We got a battle up here up front. And this is the 89 and the 27. This is a battle for the race lead. We've been watching some of these other drivers here duke it out. And now we got a 89 car, Trax VR Toyota, Dana Grover duking it out right now for the race lead. And he has captured the race lead. So Dana Grover now, he's in the 2nd position. Boy, I'm all over the place, aren't I? I should have gone to bed early tonight. Tony Furtado, the race leader, but Dana Grover trying to close in the Toyota. Oh, boy. I retire. Hit that thumbs up button, or I'm going to retire. Or hit the thumbs up button, and I may retire. So, there you go. Either way, hit the thumbs up button. How about Dennis Shudich in the 47? He is running in the 10th position. Good top 10 run here for the 47. Getting that Toyota about 1.4 seconds behind Jesus Iglesias, who's running in the 9th spot. That is dropping down to closer to about a second. 9.7 seconds to the race leader. He's running in the top 10. Good top 10 run there for him. Jomar Peixoto with a 71. His first race back in a while, running in P11. He is all cars right now on the lead lap. How about that? Ubaldo Spindola running in the 12th position. John Stanley dropped back there to P13 as Ubaldo was able to get around. Take a look at Ubaldo coming on, getting around as John Stanley, I believe, making a pit stop. That's what I thought he was doing. Maybe been a little warping going on there. I'm not sure. This was a pass when, but not see the actual pass. So interesting. Speaking of passes, look at that. The 54 getting by the 94. He's in traffic. So very interesting here. See the 54 go to the replay. You see the 54 in traffic. Now the 94 is a lap down. Jack Furtado 1 lap down, and Ed Palomo are going to get by in that 54 car. Sean Jacobs trying to get through as well. He wants to hold on to the backside of that 54 car. Sean Jacobs. Man, he's a little bit squirrely there trying to get back in touch with the 54. Sean Jacobs pushing his car a little bit, trying to get around the 94 car. And that's bunched some guys up. 24 running in P4. Preston Hassel now climbing back in the picture there as he's gotten around that 94. Also the 62 of Stanislav Pavlov getting around. Gordon Carter now battling to get around that 94. 56 high place moving sponsor machine. One of our great Canadian drivers. Does a lot for us here at High Octane Racing League. Taking over the duties of doing the announcement in the Discord server, and also he does some checking of setups, and of course does our banners, our race banners as well. So thank you to Gordon Carter for all the work that he does. And he's running in the 7th position. Should be my pick to win, huh? Okay, I changed my mind. There we go. Ubaldo running in the 11th spot. John Stanley just behind him in P12. Ubaldo, the 68 car, P11. On the tail end of the lead lap. John Stanley pushing to get by. And it looks like John Stanley is actually going to do that. Right there. So John Stanley making that pass on the low side there. Ubaldo almost up in the wall. Dennis Uderchin and Jesus Iglesias. Jesus giving Dennis a lot of room there. Jesus running in the 10th position. Dennis picking up P9. And that's just some, that is the kind of move that we know that, Jesus, he'll give you the spot. He'll also battle you too. So just speaks to the kind of guy he is. He realizes that Dennis is a little bit faster, going to let him go. And Dennis off to the races here, no pun intended, in the 47 car, getting around the 22. And I suspect the 22 might have some tire issues or maybe some sheet metal problems on that car. Well, the guy that doesn't have sheet metal problems right now is the 9 of Tony Furtado. He's got a 2-second lead over Dana Grover. Wedged in between those guys is John Stanley, who is in the lucky dog spot as of right now. And he is hoping to kind of maintain that position if not, and if the 9 is able to get around Jesus Iglesias, Jesus will then be in the lucky dog spot. So John Stanley will try to get back on that lead lap. And he is running in the 11th position. We've been green flag, man. Here we are, 44 laps in, a green flag. So I said I had a feeling that this night would be a green flag field. And it looks like that is the case. And Tony Furtado wants to see just that. Now, let's talk about Tony here a little bit. Man, this guy can just flat out get on the up on the wheel and on the edge of his seat and race with the best of them. And I think sometimes, Tony got to be thinking about that long run here, and that means also being really, really Johnny on the spot with pit stops. Sometimes that, as it does everybody, I think, reaches out and bites him, and it's happened a couple times where he's been up front fighting for the race lead and have to do a pit stop under green and get caught with by the radar gun. So we'll have to hope that he doesn't do that tonight. Dana Grover running in the second position in the 89, and I'm hearing some barking right now about pit stops. Now, I think there's a guy on pit lane, I believe. And that looks like that might be Preston Hassel who's on pit lane. So the 27 pitting here on lap 49. And it seems like you are just going at a snail's pace when you make a pit stop. You see Dana Grover up there in the left side box. Wow, man, that seems like an eternity. Preston, our pole setter, on pit lane here on lap 50. So Preston Hassel taking 4 tires and fuel here on lap 50. First of our drivers really to come down pit lane. So we'll see what that strategy is. V27 now coming back out on track. Don't forget the Tough Truck Series will be back in action at California Speedway on Wednesday night, October the 8th. Race number 9 of the season. And do I have the right one up there? I think I do. Oh, no, I don't. Leave it to me to mess up my own broadcast by putting the wrong banner up there. Golly, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's Nashville. There we go. I fixed it, man. It's okay. It's okay. I'm having fun. Dana Grover having fun. Running in P2 in the Toyota. We mentioned that Trax VR, got to get a logo up for these guys, advertise their facility and up in that Calgary area. And I do believe there are other Trax VR facilities around Canada, maybe some parts of northern United States. I don't know every place they're located. I just know where Dana is. And Dana is hugely benefits from the service that Trax VR. It's an all-inclusive deal, man. You go pay, they set it up for you, they get you connected, they make sure all your stuff's working. They're right there, man. Great technical support and a great facility. And you even got your friends who could go at the bar and go out and watch their buddies race as well. So it's really a cool deal that they got going on there, Trax VR. So give them a look, man. If you're into sim racing in that Calgary area, yes, by all means, check them out. Dana right now is our race leader. So maybe some cheers at the Trax VR facility right now. As we got some guys on pit lane, and that one of those guys is a guy by the name of Tony Furtado. So Tony Furtado on pit lane, taking 4 tires and fuel. As he is finishing up his pit stop. So now we're going to start seeing some big pit stops here. 50 plus laps in, 57 now. Guy in P2 is Sean Jacobs in the 24. He is about 1.3, 1.4 seconds back to the race leader. Iglesias on pit lane in the 22. So pit stops under green. We knew that was going to happen. Or at least we had a feeling that was going to happen, and it is coming to fruition here as a 22 making a pit stop. You see Ed Palumbo, it's been a while since we were talking about him. He's now 2 laps down. He's finished up his pit stop at 24, or excuse me, the 54. Getting around the 24. And he is in P10. Dana Grover has yet to make a pit stop. John Stanley move up to P5, so different pit strategies out of these guys. Jesus Iglesias, he's on pit lane for an eternity. I don't know what happened. Did he retire his machine? So the 22 he is a long time on pit lane. I don't know what's going on with the 24. There might be some mechanical issues for the 22. And he's now finishing up his pit stop, and wow, that was a big one. Jesus now back to P13. Long pit stop for that crew, and there is going to be some talking to after the race. A little pit crew and driver communication. Jack Furtado has moved up to the 5th position. You see Gordon Carter coming down pit lane. So Jack Furtado running in P5 in the 94. That's it, man. You got to get up there and get you some spots. Maybe get some points for leading the race. Thinking about that fuel mileage strategy. Gordon Carter on pit lane in the 54. 56 car. I'm messing up all kinds of ways tonight. Been a long week, man. Long week. 56, High Place Moving Sponsor Machine. We're great Canadian drivers. Yeah, coming back out on track after making pit stop. As you see those guys flying by, man. Seems like they're going as a snail's pace when this happens. And Gordon Carter back out in P13. Well, the leader still is Dana Grover. He's got something figured out here on tire save strategy, fuel mileage strategy, all of the above strategy, and might have heard me talking about him because he is coming down pit lane. And like I said, feels like you're going at a snail's pace, and you are as you see those guys in the mirror going by. So the 89 on pit lane. Dennis Uderchin, our new race leader. And he's coming down pit lane now. He is hard on the brakes in the 47. So Dennis Uderchin making a pit stop here on lap 66. Let's talk about Dennis Uderchin for a second, man. And we deserve, everybody deserves to know his story. This guy lives in Kharkiv, Ukraine. That city is being bombed every day. Every single day he wakes up, his city's being bombed. And he repairs power stations, man. So he's got a busy job right now. And his release is coming out here to race with us in the 47 car. And we love Dennis Uderchin. We love him with all our hearts. And we pray for him and his family and all of his fellow city mates and his countrymen. And we pray for everybody, really. And hopefully everybody will be able to go back home and live a nice, normal life and be with family and not have to worry about bombs dropping on you. How about that? Let's do that, man. We can do it. We can do it. 54 at Palumbo. The race leader, is he's got a little lap traffic ahead of him. So after pit stops, the 54 at the top of the grid. Interesting here, and you see Jomar Peixoto just ahead. So Ed Palumbo definitely in a hurry as he's got Tony Furtado behind him, hounding him. He sees Tony Furtado peeking down on the inside line. This mod movement is not great. You see Tony Furtado there. Working on the outside. Tony Furtado now working on the outside line. Boy, that got close. And Jesus is going to try to sneak in there. Jesus is a lap down. And you see that 9 He is, I wish I could smooth this out. I'm actually controlling this with my mouse. And there you go, Tony Furtado without messing around on that outside. He is easing up there.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, no! Yellow flag. Yellow flag here on lap 72, and it looks like the 68 car is around. Wow. So the 68 is to come around. Let's see. Not sure what happened there. We'll take a look at it. 68 down to the inside is that 56 up on the outside line, and the 68 drifting up the track. He got into the corner really, really hard, and he gets into the 56 car. He comes down and makes a little contact with the inside wall. As you see Jack Furtado going by, and there is Sean Jacobs. So the 68 coming around there. It looks like he just dove into the corner right here and drifted up, and he gets into the 56 right here. And wow, no saving that at that point. And he's just got to be thankful that nobody ran into him. And it just looked like he didn't really get it. He didn't get into it. Maybe he got into the 56. Oh, he did make contact with the 56 right there, and then spinning. So wow, that was interesting. It's the way it came, and I tell you, these tires are a little tough here. The track is tough on tires, I should say. So you see some guys coming down pit lane. Ed Palumbo in the 54, followed All right, caution flag underway, and first caution flag here on that was about lap 74, wasn't it? $60 laps to go. All right, we had a little bit of a technical issue there. Apologize that little silence there.
Green flag, go,
All right,
go,
back
go.
to green, I believe, as we're watching a little bit of replay there. Sorry, I got really sidetracked, didn't I? Man, I'm trying to do everything, man. I cannot begin to tell you how many things I got to do at once when I broadcast. As we go back to green, and Tony Furtado, as I gotten around Dana Grover there on the restart. I know that was not a good look there for us. We'll take a look at this restart. So there's the pass there on the restart, and Tony Furtado back to the race lead. Apologize that for the fans out there watching. Chris Jackman, good to see Chris out. Good luck, Grover. Danilo, hey, he picking Givaldo tonight, the GOAT. That's right, Givaldo's mad at me now. I didn't mean to do him wrong, so I had a little bit of a re-look at that. So I apologize to Givaldo. He's got a fan in here. He's got a lot of fans in here. Givaldo's got a lot of fans, man. Tony Furtado says, I want that many fans, man. Come on. What about the 9, the Valvoline guy? I'm leading. I can speak Portuguese as well. And Tony Furtado, fluent in Portuguese. He is from the Azores. And in the chat, let me know if you know where the Azores are. I do. We used to have a military base there. Maybe still do. Or one of the islands in the Azores. How about that? The 9 of Tony Furtado got a 1.5 second lead over Dana Grover in the Toyota. Ed Palumbo running in third, Preston Hassel fourth. Dennis Yudichin has worked his way up to P5. Stanislav Pavlov is sixth. Sean Jacobs seventh. Eugene Fedorov is eighth. Jack Furtado ninth. And rounding out the top 10 is Jesus Barbecue Iglesias. Sean Jacobs running in the sixth position. He has company. Got the 84 and the 62 in his zip code right now. And Eugene Fedorov has just gotten around the 62. We see this pass by Eugene Fedorov on the inside. And his 62 up on the outside line. Lets that 84 car go. So a couple of KG veterans there as far as stock cars. They hail from Russia. Great guys, man. Some of our best buddies right there. Eugene Fedorov, punk rocker. 62, Stanislav. He's got already a bunch of wins under his belt here at High Octane Racing League. And a great guy, too. Very nice guy. 62 car. South Point sponsor machine. He is running in the Chevy tonight. He likes the Chevys. And I'll tell you what. You're looking at the guy in this 9, this Valvoline Chevy. Look where he's at. 2.0, 1.9. About 2 seconds gap there on Ed Palumbo, another Chevy. Dana Grover wants to make it a Toyota night, running in the third position. Preston Hassel says, hey, I'm a Ford. I'll be up there in just a minute. Give me a break. There's a lot of racing going on behind Preston Hassel at the moment. Look at that. Dennis Yudichin in the Toyota. Sean Jacobs in the Chevy. And Eugene Fedorov running in the Ford. So how about the parity? Preston Hassel in the 27 and opening up a gap there on the 47. 24 looking to try to get by maybe on the outside. On board here with the 24. And Fedorov just behind him in the 84. Sean Jacobs trying to get that bite he needs to get a run here on Dennis Yudichin. He's feathering the throttle. Boosting the throttle there. Now easing back in it. Little counter steering off the corner. Oh, boy, that'll make your heart jump out of your chest. You don't know whether you're going to get into him. And now he's missed his corner a little bit. Eugene Fedorov right there. Eugene Fedorov in the 84 says, thank you very much. And now Sean Jacobs going to lose the position. This is getting fun. Oh, boxed in is the 84. Sean Jacobs fighting back on the outside line. Look at this racing going on. This is lap 92. Guys are testing it out. See what they have to do at the finish to gain some spots. And Sean Jacobs using some muscle on the outside line. 47. Dennis Uderson on the inside. And Jacobs using that Chevy power to get by the 47 Toyota. Wow. That got crazy right there. And Fedorov was right in the mix, too. Fedorov had closed in on those guys. Fedorov closing in. Got to miss up again. No, they don't all look alike. Come on. All Ukrainians don't look alike. All people from the United States don't look alike. I just can't get confused with the names. These guys are awesome. Both of them. I love them both. I'm just a dingbat. 84. We all look alike. People from Norway all look alike. You know, not really, but just playing. No harm, no foul. 84. Punk it up. Punk rock drummer Eugene Fedorov. Got in the wrong car there when I was trying to watch this view. Fedorov, you see that different stretch right there, hugging that inside line. Fedorov hugging this inside line. He's got a different approach here. You see up high and then down low, try to get some bite coming off the corner. I see you. I see what you're doing, and that's the way I prefer to drive this track. See up the high line here, if you can get it to stick, and then you can really mash the throttle and get off the corner. And that one he did not transition through that corner quite the way that he wanted to. Take a look at this a little bit later here as the 24 battling the 47. 24, Sean Jacobs making some moves here. Battling Dennis Uderson. Sean Jacobs trying to clear the 47, and he does. And Sean Jacobs now up to the 5th position. Good top 5 run here for the 24. Uderson falling back to the 6th position. Tony Furtado has a 2.5 second gap on the field here on lap 99. I think we got some more pit stops in the storyline. Jesus Iglesias waving the 94 guy, and Jesus has got some damage. I don't know what happened to Jesus, but that car is missing the hood. Missing the hood there for the 22. Wow, missed that. I did not see what happened to the 22 car. And you can see the engine on that bad boy. You can see the engine as we fly the drone around it. And he's coming down pit lane, so there's been some contact there for the 22 car. And that is a tough break. That is a lot of damage there. I don't see any fire there, so we can't rule that out, though. You know who we're talking about. Guess who we're talking about? We're talking about Barbecue. Barbecue Iglesias. I don't see any flames coming out of that engine compartment, but that does not look good. That does not look good, and Iglesias is on pit lane. And that might be a while, too. So if he keeps that engine running, we may end up seeing some flames. So big-time problems for Jesus. As Tony Furtado continuing to lead, he says, I want no part of that. I want no part of that. And Jesus on pit lane. Like I said, it's going to be an extended pit stop, so we'll see if we see smoke coming out of that. I'm sure he shut his engine off. That's the key there. If you're going to be on pit lane for a long time, shut your engine off, because if it's an extended pit stop, your car will overheat if you leave it running. And I don't know, man. It's Tony Furtado continuing to rule the house tonight, up to 3.6 second gap on the field. Take a look at that gap there between Furtado and Palumbo, 3.8, almost 4 seconds now. Now climbing up over 4. And Furtado extending the gap. 54 Mellow Yellow sponsor machine. Got a big win last week. And looking to do a repeat tonight. This long race to go. I know it's 107 to 135, and they go by in a hurry, but I think these guys have pit stops again. I might be wrong. So I'm hearing that maybe it might not be a fuel mileage race. The guys are really talking about tires now. So you may see some tire save strategy. Try to really just be a little gingerly there with the tires to try to save them. 47 to the inside of you see Eugene Fedorov and the 47 battling to 84 up on the high line. Stanislav Pavlov in this mix as well. And I'll tell you what, this isn't over. 47 to the inside, the 84 on the outside. Good battle here on board here with that 47 car. Coming off the corner. Oh, man, he was barely able to clear Eugene Fedorov. And now Fedorov's got to guard his yard as the 62 working the outside line. Stanislav Pavlov working that outside. He is definitely looking like he wants to get around the 84. These guys got racy a few laps ago. And now look at that right there, smasher. He's giving him a peek, though. Stanislav was giving her a peek there on the side panel. I'll have to replay that. I think Eugene makes videos, too. Let's make a video of this replay right here. How about that? Bash her, and then the girl comes up on the side. Oh, my gosh. Punk it up. She's a punk rocker. Probably in the band. We see ya. Look at this. 68, Givaldo Spindola, and the 71 battling. Givaldo working his way through traffic. He is 4 laps down. Jomar Peixoto now picking up a spot in the 71. He is running in the 11th position. Good to see Jomar back out racing with us. Always like that. Enjoy seeing Jomar out. The 9 is going to start rolling up on some lap traffic here on lap 114. This could be a factor. He is closing in on Brother Jack real quick. As Brother Jack getting a little bit squirrely through the corner. See Jack up the track. Tony figuring it out right now. Figuring it out. He's got to get by the bro in the 94. Yeah, I think that might be a little bit of a wave by here. Jack is at the tail end of the lead lap, and I'll tell you, I wouldn't blame him if he raced his brother hard to stay on the lead lap. These guys saying they're good, so never know, man. You get a caution flag, you're right back pitting, getting some fresh tires. Oh, he gets into the wall there just a little bit. 94 making a little bit of contact with that outside wall. Take a look here at the 12. It's like Givaldo might have lost his connection. Man, what going on there, but He fixed his penalty, so we gave him an erroneous penalty. I'll be honest with you. We took a look at that, had some feedback with the other admin, and it was decided that we should remove the penalty, and we did. But what a shame there for Givaldo. There was some contact both ways, but hard to be right all the time. It's hard to be 100% right 100% of the time. Certainly make mistakes. But the 9 here trying to work around the 94. Tony Furtado wants to close in on the victory. 22, Jesus Iglesias in the frame. Now Jesus running back in the back about 12 laps down for him. He had that hood that he was missing. And obviously the car didn't overheat, so Orange Crush Sponsor Machine still out on the track. Ed Palumbo having a battle here with Dana Grover. Look at this. This battle is for position. As Ed Palumbo diving down to the inside. Dana Grover now dropping back to the second position here late in this race. Ed Palumbo P2. Got a little work to do to try to close in on Tony Furtado. Has got about a 4-second lead on these boys. 54 now gaining a position here late in the race. Can Dana Grover fight back in that Toyota? Try to reclaim P2. So I think he'll give it a shot, but that may be a little different tire strategy out of those guys. John Stanley in the 12, working his way up the grid there. Now in the 11th position is Jesus Iglesias and Gilmar Peixoto, both on pit lane. The 94 racing his brother hard. The 94 into the inside, and he gets by. So Jack now back on the lead lap, and that might be more of a wave by the 9 car. He said, hey man, hey brother, hey big brother, go on by. That way if there is a caution flag, you don't have to worry about the lucky dog. You are a wave around car, or you're going to get your lap back because you're on the lead lap. But maybe Tony Furtado has other desires. He might want to get around. So far, he seems pretty content where he's at. Preston Hassel in the 27 Castrol Sponsor Machine here in this what likely could be the last run, and he is I think if you ask him, going in the wrong direction. He's running in the 5th position. And we got a battle up front here for position, and that is Sean Jacobs and Dana Grover here battling it up. 24 on the high line, Dana Grover now at 89 on the inside line. And this is getting interesting. Sorry for the warping thing. I don't know what's going on there. It could be a connection thing. I don't know. 24 gets by. 89 now falling back to the 3rd position. That was a good battle. Good clean battle between a couple KG veterans. So the 24 now closing in on the 54. And we're in the waning laps of this race. This could be a good battle. Don't forget, Dana Grover is not out of it. He's going to watch those guys. See the 24 getting a good run off the corner. Closing in on the 54. It's a good battle here. Jacobs to the outside of Ed Palumbo. Wow, Nelly. Jacobs to the outside. That could be dangerous up there. Whoa, boy. I thought he was scraping the wall. And Ed Palumbo gets back by. Wow. So there's Preston Hassel and the 62 of Stanislav Pavlov side by side. This is for P5. And this battle here, as we go back live, is now a huge battle. Look at this. Tony Furtado wants no part of that. Ed Palumbo running in second, leading this train. Oh! Big contact. And the 27 car off the pace. Big contact right there. And not sure what happened. Like Ed Palumbo might have checked up here. I'm not sure. Checked up a lot right there. Preston Hassel working the Sean Jacobs working the outside and trying to close in, and there might have been some contact right there. And accordion effect, the 89 got in the back of the 24. Wow. And the 24 lost a position or two. Look, he lost a position as Pavlov got by. Stanislav Pavlov was able to get around Sean Jacobs as we watch this unfold through Stanislav's screen. And Stanislav getting by. Good job to him to not panic, and he gains the position. How about that, huh? Stanislav Pavlov has moved up to the second position. And our race leader wants no part of that right now. 2 laps to go for the 9. As we got some great racing. Just behind, led by Stanislav Pavlov. He worked his way up through the field, and now in P2 as we come off turn 4 here to get the white flag. The 1 to go. And the 9 of Tony Furtado. Mr. Short Track, the Valvoline Chevy. Barring any catastrophes now, looks like the 9 is going to come away with this victory. He climbed up the grid at great pit stops tonight, and the Valvoline Chevy in victory lane, and that is Tony Furtado tonight. How about that? Tony Furtado gets the race win. Oh, God. So great job to Tony Furtado on getting the win. We got to try to position our camera. So great job to Tony Furtado on getting the win. So he was saying, he's saying on the radio, he's super excited about getting this victory. And the 27 gets the win. How about that with Tony Furtado? Big win here at North Wilkesboro. And Furtado in victory lane. He had the right stuff tonight, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the final results. Man, a big win there for Tony. And good to see him back in victory lane. Let's take a look at the final results here tonight. Stanislav Pavlov finishes in that second position. Sean Jacobs finishes in third. Dana Grover fourth. Ed Palumbo finishes in the fifth position, the 54. Preston Hassel finishes in sixth. Dennis Shuchin finishes in the seventh position. Eugene Fedorov finishes in P8. Jack Furtado finishes ninth. Gordon Carter finishes in the 10th position. John Stanley in the 12 car finishes at 11. Shomar Peixoto finishes in the 12th position. Jesus Iglesias finishes in 13th. And Givaldo Spindola finishes in P14. Well, Tony Furtado had the right stuff. That is for sure. Had a good long run car, and it shows, man. What a great run there for Tony. All right, we are joined by Tony Furtado, race winner here tonight, here at North Wilkesboro. Man, I had a feeling the 9 car was going to be lightning fast. How did that car change for you through a run, and where was the sweet spot?
I'm sorry, wrong button. Sorry. Thank you, Heath. Yeah, it was It was a fun race, fun night. To me, it was a little twitchy on fresh tires, but after about 20 laps, 25 laps, it felt really hooked up.
Well, it definitely seemed like long runs. You had a long run car. Some of these other guys you were able to reel them back in, and of course there was some tough racing there too. It wasn't easy working your way through traffic. That had to be a lot of fun though.
Oh, absolutely, definitely, and I praise all the drivers of HORL for giving room and racing hard, but keeping it clean. I know I had in Preston had a little battle there for the lead, and because I just had a feeling when I got out front I would be okay, so I wanted that position.
Well, brother Jack out here tonight too. That had to be fun. Seeing you guys side by side. I know it was for me. What were you thinking? About that moment, or were you thinking about that moment when you're out there battling side by side with your brother?
I was just saying, don't wreck me.
Oh, okay. Well, next week, a very different track, Pocono coming up. 70-lap race there, the Tricky Triangle. I feel like guys either love this track or they hate it. Where do you stand?
You nailed it, man. I got a love-hate relationship with it. I guess it depends what kind of night I'm having, but it's really a fun track. It's unique and it's fun.
Yeah, great race tonight. Very different track with Pocono. I feel like I forget which corner I'm going in sometimes. I'm definitely better at a few of those corners than I am. I think coming off the Indy corner, I'm not very good at that one. I just can't figure it out. So I don't blame you for not being super excited about it. But we'll see. Maybe see the 9 car back in victory lane. Who knows?
I don't know. I hope so, but you never know. But I'm sure there's guys that are a lot better at Pocono than I am. I tend to struggle with turn 3. Never figured that turn out.
Well, good luck to you the rest of the season. Congratulations on the race win, and maybe we'll see you again Pocono in victory lane. Good job tonight, Tony.
Thank you, Heath, and thank you for all you do, man. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, man. That's Tony Furtado joining us up here in the booth in North Wilkesboro in the books next week. Can we move the triangle or can we move the rectangle? It's not a triangle, I swear. So that's right, next week's Pocono, moving her down. Don't want to miss that one. That will be a fun race. 70-lap race. Maybe Dennis will have old Pinky out. Pinky, Bugs Bunny. I call that Bugs Bunny. He's got another name for it, I'm sure. But 47, who knows? He might get the win at Pocono. Very interesting track. Race 4 of the season. That's coming up next week, next Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on TurnLeftTV. Tough Trucks will be back in action on Wednesday. It's a 110-lap race from Nashville. It's race 5 of the season. And we moved the time up an hour there. It's 8 o'clock qualifying. 8:15 is race time. Woo! Nice. Wednesday night fun. The Tough Trucks, man. Always a fun series. Saturday Night Thunder will be back in action tomorrow night at Darlington in the Next Gen Series. Race 5 of that season. That starts at 9 o'clock. And 110 laps there from the Lady in Black. Thank you so much for joining me here on the YouTube channel. I appreciate your support. Hit that thumbs up button, please, and subscribe if you haven't done so. You'll get updates, obviously, if you smash the bell. Subscribe, smash that bell. Get updates when races are going live. Always looking for some more subscribers. Appreciate each and every one of you. 972 as of tonight. I don't know. I'm not going to refresh it. I'm afraid to. 972 subscribers. I never thought I'd be here and being able to do this with 972 people subscribe to my channel, and I definitely am very thankful. Tonight's race is also brought to you by EliteHostingUSA.com. It's perfect for rFactor 2 if you're interested in your race league. Well, I want to say thank you so much for joining me. I enjoyed it tonight. Congratulations to Tony Furtado. Until next time, thank you, and we're out of here.